Hi, my name's Al Nickerson. I live in Clear Lake, Iowa. Several years ago, I fell on the ice and injured my left hip. And it was very, very painful. And I seeked out some medical professional help in dealing with the pain and the stiffness or whatever. And I came up with something suggested I was specially at hospitals in Clarion. And I made an appointment with Dr. Kincaid. I didn't know any of the doctors. I just said, I'm going to pick a doctor, and came and had x-rays and evaluated. And he suggested that time to do cortisone shots to alleviate the pain. And it didn't help. And also at that time, he suggested physical therapy. So I did 5 or 6 weeks of physical therapy. And after that time, I got a lot better. And so my life just continued on. About 2 years ago, the left hip was beginning to hurt again. So I made another appointment with Dr. Kincaid, and I thought, well, I'd give me another cortisone shot. And it was, at that time, he did x-rays and reevaluated everything. And he says, Al, no, you need to have a total hip replacement because it's bone on bone. And it was in March. And he says, when can we do this? I was still working for a time at that, when we had this appointment of last year, 2023. And I says, well, the summer, I suppose, we'll do it this summer. So I had to make a decision. I made a decision to retire from working from my work. And so the month before the surgery, I stopped working, and then I enjoyed myself with some things going on and some prayer exercises and doing that. So in June of 2023, I had my left hip replaced totally and did physical therapy there in Clear Lake, all of July and all of August. And I did it. I felt really confident in the results. I was so happy with all the nurses, all the technicians, everything involved with specialty hospitals. So then in September of 2023, I began to walk. I was walking around and doing this and that, and I still had a lot of pain. I could hardly walk at all. So my knees were bothering me. So me and the appointment in September of 2023, and I don't want to look at that. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Maybe? What time? Okay. In September of 2033, made their appointment to do cortisone shots on my knees. So we did an x-ray on both knees. And Dr. Kincaid says, well, you need a knee replacement. And proper barefoot, which one you want to do first? I said my left one was my right one was really, really hurting. So in December of 2023, I had my right knee replaced and did physical therapy all January, February. And he wanted to do my left knee 6 weeks later. And I just didn't feel very comfortable with that. So they did it 11 weeks, backed it up, and we kind of changed gears there and stopped and reassessed. And I did physical therapy for almost 12 weeks before the second surgery. The third surgery, my second knee, the other knee, and things again. I think the second time around, it was at the hospital. I had the same nurse during the day shift, during my admission that day, and throughout that first 12 hours, and some of the same people I recognized and were very professional. I'm very happy on the set to see me, but it was kind of like a mini reunion almost. But anyway, did my left knee in December of 2023, and then did my right knee first, my left knee second in March of 2024. So finished up all my therapy up in mid-May, did about 10 weeks of therapy because the knees are a little more difficult than the hip, and steps are still a little bit challenging, but I'm getting better at it. And, the nice thing about it is now is that I can walk almost 2 miles at a time without stopping. And my knees feel wonderful. That's right. So I noticed the center while walking that my last hip, the right hip, was really hurting my lot. Had another physical examination. He says, well, your right hip is just as bad as the left hip. I says, well, we'll schedule it. So we may be doing that in the fall of 2024. And we're having the rest of the year, so hopefully in the calendar year of 2025, after 4 surgeries, successful surgeries, 2 knee replacements, 2 hip replacements, I'll be able to swim again because I was swimming, and I'll be ready to rock and chase my grandchildren. The quality of life is so much better. It's a relief, and it was in years for pain. I can remember my father had problems with his joints, and he never replaced them. He never did anything. And I have 3 grandchildren that I want to be around for and be active with and enjoy them. And I especially the hospitals and Dr. Kincaid and the whole staff have they've given me that. And I'm forever grateful and appreciative of their knowledge and what they've done and what they can do for people. I urge anyone, on that if they have pain and they're worried about, oh, I can't do it, I can't get through it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. With the therapy and with the procedure and the technology, the better technology, and I know the Dr. Kincaid and the whole staff, they learn new ways and better ways to do the procedures. I had all my surgeries are Thursday in the morning, and I was out the next day. So it's like I was a day and a half. It's like probably about 30 hours total. Them in the hospital setting, but it's a lot of work at home. But you have to do your work because it's so well worth it. It's so well worth it, and I can't say enough about the professionalism and the caring and the knowledge that the total staff, those orthopedic staff of Vital Specialty Hospital had done for me. I really appreciate it.